Hi, I'm Stephen Foskett, the organizer of the Tech Field Day events, and I write and speak about storage. And one of the events that I've been involved in is the last few years is the Storage Developer Conference, and I've mainly been involved as an attendee in that it's essentially the best place for me to get kind of technical information about storage and meet with technical storage people. And it's hard to get better in terms of technical storage people than the guy who's sitting right here. Jeremy Allison, the creator of Samba, Google engineer, co-creator, yes. Sorry, you can...
Because the real creator is Australian and much smarter than me, so I don't want to steal any of his...
Yeah, there you go. Okay, yes. So you are still involved in Samba, though, quite a bit, though, right?
Yes, absolutely. I've been working on Samba since Tridge originally published it back in about 1992, I think. And I've been working on the code ever since.
So people who might go to SDC, what is the conference really like for somebody like you who's an engineer, a real engineer working on storage?
So there are two aspects to the conference, both of which are really, really helpful. And it depends what your company is doing as to why they might send you. So if you're working on an SMB or a SMB3 client or server implementation, what I would recommend is that you take your implementation to the Plugfest, which is essentially a big windowless room that's run 24/7.
No, it's literally windowless.
It is always windowless. Engineers don't like the light. And we sit there, fueled by coffee and very bad pizza. Okay pizza. And we hack on the code, and we have a big test matrix, and everybody tests with everybody else. And that is the goal, is to make sure that all the latest implementations work, people don't crash, implementations interoperate seamlessly, applications work. Some very helpful signs is that Microsoft has started sending some of their higher level application teams, like the Hyper-V people, like the Exchange and Outlook teams, and the SharePoint people, come and make sure their applications run against third-party storage vendors. And it's kind of what I like to call the Californian non-judgmental environment. So everybody signs a non-disclosure, and nobody talks about anyone else's crashes.
Yeah.
We're all one big happy family.
Because we're engineers,
That's
right?
That's right,
we're not
everybody's code is rubbish.
Yep.
Everybody's code is terrible. So we make it better, we make it work together.
Yep.
So that's one
that's
aspect
the
of the
Plugfest side of things.
That's the Plugfest side. And if your company is implementing, I would recommend that you join that and bring an implementation. The other side of it is the more conventional conference
presentations, the stage,
Yeah, and that ranges from the sort of the keynote marketing pieces down to the very technical, how we took this implementation and made it 10 times faster, or shook bugs out of it, or how we took this and moved it into the cloud, all these kind of different things. And so it's one of the great shows that I like to go to see the presentations, because I actually learn things by going there.
Yeah, because they're not like sales pitch presentations.
No,
it's not somebody
really
standing
not.
up and saying you should buy from us.
Yes.
It's somebody standing up and saying, this is how this works.
Well, it's more like we did this, we fixed this, this is how we fixed it, and it's wonderful, you should buy from us.
Yeah. So one of the challenges of SDC is that there are multiple tracks of sessions. How do you pick which sessions to go to? Or when you're not in the Plugfest?
Well, so I ignore block. Sorry for you block guys, but
Well, it's good that there's something for everybody, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like, hey, stuff that my file systems run on top of that I don't have to care about. So I ignore that, and then that basically that cuts it down, at least for me, to the tracks which I am more interested in. And I really like the performance tracks. There's some great talks normally about how people have taken what are normally standardized protocols and what they've done inside implementations.
So I look forward to seeing everybody at SDC. If you're interested in this show, if you're a storage person like me, if you thought this conversation was at all interesting, come on over to SDC. SNIA.org has some more information on the event.
It's a great conference. It's one of the fun events. You will get to meet the people who implement the stuff that your storage depends on.